Hi guys, we are back with another Puzzle Pirate video. Well, I decided to do another video just because my last one was more explaining what the hell is this game, this sort of Habbo Hotel mixed with RuneScape chat room. I think with this one, I'm going to explain a little bit more on how you actually do some of the puzzles. Specifically, the one that I love, sword fighting. So let's give it a go. So probably the first thing to know about sword fighting is there is a bunch of different swords which all do different things and not just for show. Go to one of these, what are they called? Ironmongers. If you go to one of the ironmongers, you can see all the swords that you can get. Go to order products and there's all the swords here. And if you look, you can see the different drop patterns. So each sword does a different drop pattern and I'll get more into that later. So I think the classic one that everyone has is a falcon, just because it's the most irregular drop pattern, but depending on how you sword fight, you should have different swords. So like skull daggers are good for sprinklings, falcons are good for like big swords, but yeah. If you want to practice without fighting someone, so you can like stop and start easily, you can get one of these sword fighting dummies, which you can put one of your friends on, or you can go, I think, on the missions, the notice board missions, you have all these here and that you can rumble a sword fight here. So that's a great place to practice if you're a bit intimidated before playing someone. Move the boxes by using the arrow keys. So if you look in the top right, you can see the other player's board and how far they are from winning. I think the aim of the game altogether is actually to outlast the other player. With the space bar, that's something I forgot. The space bar speeds up the pieces falling. I would say you want to be hitting that space bar basically at all times, otherwise it's so easy for the other player to get more pieces against you and they'll just stack up higher and higher. So now that's sort of the basics, I'm going to go into a bit more detail of what a combo is, how you see it, and well, how I see it, because I think everyone can see them in different ways, how I see them and how I try to plan them. So straight away, I see that the red and green together, I can just break the red and there we go. It's all about, so I'm always looking at what color is coming next. I barely really look at the one that's already dropping, just so that I know I can build a combination with that one, rather than build a combination which might not have the right color dropping at anytime soon. I'll try and build the ones that I know are going to be dropping soon. So there we go, got a few in the mix. Mine are very sprinkly, like if anyone is a Puzzle Pirate player here and watching me do this, I'm sure they're going to be screaming at the computer like, no, you're doing it wrong, you missed that one. But everyone does just see combinations differently, it's just how your brain works. So it is mostly just practice and practice. I don't know how many hours I've put into this sword fighting, but I'm thinking, like, people say, oh, it's like Tetris, but to be honest, I think if you're good at Tetris, you might not be good at this just because you'll see it differently, or you'll get used to sort of like not matching the colors but matching the shapes and stuff like that. So really just focus on what colors are going next. You can insta someone, which I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's the Vegas, which is a combination that like unlocks another one kind of thing. Let's see, I've never done one, I'm so bad at them. And I think this is a thing for new people as well, they'll focus too much on building and end up locking themselves in. So now I'm trying to unlock this yellow, but to be honest, I think it's a bad idea. I'll try and do little combos whilst I'm also trying to build one, just so that the other person doesn't have time to build something huge. So this should really be quite handy, there we go. But still, it's only a triple. I find it hard to keep building onto them. I think triple is sort of my max, but if you're a beginner, just focus on that, I guess. Now we've had a bit of practice on the dummy, I would suggest you go to the inn and try fighting a real person. As you can see, already from fighting the dummy to fighting a real person, there is a lot more coming down and a lot more dropping. But for me, I would say that kind of helps when someone sprinkles, just because it helps me build. that's a bit risky what I did there. I kind of want, yes, it paid off. That was pure luck. But I was just hoping that I could still hit that yellow, even though he kind of blocked it. Sometimes that pays off, sometimes it doesn't. But you just gotta hope that the OMs are on your side. I'm gonna try that one, but I think I may have just ruined it. Still kind of worked though. Not the one I wanted, but gotta just roll with punches. This is harder than expected. It's going quite long. It's getting quite messy now. I'm not enjoying it. Not enjoying it. He's quite close. Oh no, he just had a big break, I think. Don't know why I did that. That paid off though. Yeah, so, oh, good game, nice. I think that's quite leveled. So I hope that short tutorial helped you out at all. If you need any more help, just comment down below what you guys want me to play next, or just message me in game. I'm always happy to chat when I am playing. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks.